Alright, this is Andrew with Jodo Home Inspections. We are doing a sewer scope today here in Holiday. We're at 1612 Lakewood Drive. Today is May 1st, 2025, and we have the camera pushed out 113 feet to the city connection. Now we're going to pull it back and record it and see what we find. So this first connection point is called the nose on. That's where it goes from your lateral line into the main city line. Looks like a good connection there. A little bit of an offset on that first joint, it looks like. A little bit of a lip, especially on that upper left hand side where waste could potentially get stuck. Looks like you have an access point, likely cut off and buried based on where that is. This is probably going out to the street. 112 feet out, probably out to the street would be my guess. From what I can tell so far, this looks like clay pipe. Little stains, I'm not positive yet, but it does look like it has that red terracotta color, so I think that's clay. So far I've not seen any significant roots. There's some small ones. Also another offset. The only way to permanently fix an offset is to dig it up and do a spot repair. All of these have been pretty minor to moderate. I haven't seen any offsets that were too significant. Looks like another access point there. Some more roots. Once you have roots, you're always going to have roots, and so that'll be a maintenance item that you need to keep up on in the future. Some houses have to get it done every year. Some houses can go several years before they need to have them cleaned out again. But I always recommend hydrojetting. That'll blast them all out. Cabling the line is good if you're having an active backup and you need to relieve the pressure and punch a hole through it, but not very good for actually cleaning them out. So 75 feet out, we just went underwater, and so this is a belly. There's nothing blocking it on the other end. This is purely bad grade. Going on 10 feet there, starting to come out of it. You can see all that buildup on the side. It's probably backed up a lot higher and caused all that scum to stick to it, grease. So a couple things with the belly. The longer the belly is, the harder it is for waste to work its way through it, and then it can create a soft blockage where it starts to back up towards the house. Certainly not ideal. The only thing you can do to fix a belly is to dig it up and re-slope it. You can clean it, and that'll help, especially as waste starts to get built up, but that doesn't fix it. That just cleans it. 55 feet out, another little standing water there. There's some waste stuck in the line. That's a good example of what happens with a soft blockage. You start to get just a lot of toilet paper, wet wipes, human waste building up. I would definitely recommend the insurance on this line, especially if you're not going to proactively dig up the line and repair it. So we're under the house now. Looks like that last section we were going through was probably cast iron. There's a little buildup on it, but based on the coloring, I think that was cast. And the issue with cast is it gets real rough and rusty. Eventually it will need to be replaced. So most important thing here is that you have a section that's pretty flat, where it was holding some water, or a belly as they call it. I would consider getting some pricing to have that re-sloped. They could also locate it so that you know exactly where it is. If it's in the yard, that's a lot easier to get to. If it's under any part of the house, that's going to be the most difficult. If it goes under the driveway or in the road, that's also doable, but it's pretty costly because you have to then fix the road or fix the driveway or sidewalk. And so I would look into getting that repaired, and then certainly I would recommend the insurance on this line. I would recommend that on any line, even if this had proper grade all the way out. You already have roots, those are only going to get bigger, and if you don't clean them at just the right time, it can cause a backup. But with that said, roots are going to be real common on an older line. I'm going to end this recording now.